back with another video. I don't know what this video is going to be called, but I pretty much woke up this morning with so many different emotions. I woke up feeling kind of sad. I woke up feeling a little empty. I felt horny. I felt just so out of whack. So I did some yoga. I took a bath, I changed my sheets, and I started journaling. And when I started journaling, a lot of things came up, and I feel like I just want to share that with y'all. So if you're interested, stay tuned. In my last video, I was talking about my celibacy journey, and I was talking about all of my realizations and my experience just being celibate. And you guys really related to that video, and y'all don't understand how much that really means to me, because my intention with that video was to pretty much just share my experience and to let you guys know, whoever can relate, that you're not alone. I truly felt like I was alone with some of the things that I was experiencing. I just had to spread that message. I had to share my experience and be transparent with you guys. So yeah, I want to talk about changing your inner dialogue. And when I say inner dialogue, I'm talking about the things that you say to yourself on a regular basis. What is the conversation that you have with yourself? This morning when I was journaling, I was just putting myself down, and I was just kind of just not really saying nice things to myself. And I sat, after I did yoga, I said, where is this coming from? I had an experience with some family members that wasn't the best experience, and I didn't handle it in the best way. I acknowledged it in that moment, but it was like I just could not be stopped. Like I was just going in, like I was just going off because I was so mad. I started crying because I was like, you know what? Every time I express myself, something bad always happens. You know, someone is always ends up crying, or like they're really mad at me, and then I'm like, I should have just kept it to myself. I'm the type of person where I internalize a lot of my emotions, and to a certain degree, that's not healthy. There's some things and some experiences that I may have that I can sit and reflect and dissect and heal from it. But there's other experiences that I need closure from, and I may need to communicate with that person and pretty much just let them know how I feel. I was thinking about that, and I was like, you know what? I know that I'm doing the right thing by taking a break from relationships and dating, because my inner dialogue is fucked up. I feel like for so long, you know, I was pretty much told that I was too much of something. I was too outspoken, or I was too quiet, or too out there. And what I'm doing now is I'm finding a balance. When it comes to situations where I feel genuinely hurt, I have to empathize with myself. I have to empathize with Aaliyah. I feel something, I have to go within, and I have to actually go back and experience certain things so that way I can heal from it. And when I go back to that place of hurt, I can identify at what point did it hurt? What were the words, or what was an action that was taken that hurt you? And then why did that hurt you? I'm learning to pretty much be patient with myself, because I want to change that inner dialogue. I want to change the conversations that I have with myself. One way that I have been implementing changing my inner dialogue is pretty much self-care. Self-care is so important, and I want to let you know right now that you deserve to take care of yourself. You have to take care of this body. If it's one thing that I'm learning and really taking in, I'm a soul having a human experience. And one thing with this human body is that we need rest. Too much of anything is not good for you. Whenever we feel out of line, we have to come back to the core. And I feel like self-care is coming back to your center. Another thing that I realized this morning after I had my funk and I had to go into my self-care routine is that it's so important to strengthen your intuition before you get involved with anyone. You don't want to be toxic. You don't want to go into a situation where you don't know yourself, because if you don't know yourself, you're going to assume that that person doesn't know themselves, and that whatever trips you up, whatever triggers you is going to be what triggers them as well. And then it's just going to be a lot of confusion. Allow your intuition to grow louder and stronger. And the way that you strengthen your intuition is by listening, sitting with yourself in stillness and quietness, and really tapping into your highest self. And I wrote so many things, and I'm gonna share it with y'all. You know what? Because I just feel like y'all have to know. After I journaled and I realized that I needed to strengthen my intuition, I just wrote, and I didn't hold back. I didn't think about it. I just wrote whatever came to my heart. So I said, the truth is you are not alone. Truth is you can ask for help. Listen to God. Listen to that inner voice. Do the things to stay close to that voice and listen to it so it can grow louder and sharper. You can die to flesh and you can die to old ways of thinking. Allow yourself. Don't worry about people being genuine. You just be genuine, and that's all that matters. Own your experiences and don't let them define you. Don't be afraid to expand your mind. Love yourself in every way. You are beautiful, accepted, stand in it. You are overcoming mental fears and boundaries. Live in your truth. Set yourself free by loving yourself in every way. It's important to know you are not alone. Today, I feel like I needed to wake up and I needed to feel that low moment so that I can tap in and write it out. It's just so good to write things down and affirm things to yourself, because you're kind of protecting your mind by saying mantra. Mantra is mind protection. Love yourself. Loving yourself is it's not corny. It's not as corny as social media can make it out to be sometimes. It's really a personal decision. I haven't really loved myself the way I know that I should, but every single day I'm growing a new respect and a new love for myself. And everything that I've been through, I'm allowing it to shape me into the woman that I'm becoming. When I take my baths, I say nice things to myself and I just caress my body and I just let myself know that I'm loved, that I love this body, that I love this home. Take care of this home because that's all you have right now. I found comfort with everything that I've been through and knowing that I'm not alone. And every day I thank God. Well, be grateful for everything that you have, from the smallest thing. And I truly believe that when you're grateful, you get more. Do everything from a place of love. Set your intentions before you do anything, because I feel like intentions is what drives the world. I'm setting this intention with making this video to possibly set someone free and let you know that you're not alone, and that whatever you're going through, you're gonna get through. But you have to allow these experiences to really change you and shake you up and challenge your beliefs. Allow these negative experiences to challenge you. Don't go through the same situations and handle it the same way. This morning when I woke up, if I felt shitty, I would have probably called my friend and I would have just talked to her so she can just distract me from whatever I was feeling. But I would have still been stuck with those emotions. It's important to know when it's time to stop and come back to yourself. There is strength in vulnerability. That is something that I've struggled with for so long. Something that I didn't even really want to talk about, but I feel a lot more comfortable talking about it now, because I've been telling myself, it's okay to cry, Aaliyah. It's okay to not feel your best all the time. So much strength in being vulnerable with the people that you love. It's so much strength in being vulnerable with yourself. I've had to look in the mirror so much in 2020, and there's a lot of things about me that I love, and there's a lot of things about me that I really don't love. And I had to be vulnerable with myself, and I had to face my insecurities. I had to face my weaknesses. And there's a lot of strength in knowing your weaknesses, because from that you find your power and you learn yourself more and you just come into yourself. You just completely surrender to it. Don't fight the feeling, because it's there for a reason. I feel like people who are vulnerable are the most strong. They're the strongest people, because they know that even though they may be weak in a situation or feel weak, they know that if they sit with that they will be strong. They will be stronger. I've just been vulnerable with my family. I've been vulnerable with myself. And I still struggle with it from time to time because sometimes you forget. Like sometimes I forget how empowered I feel once I do let down that wall. It's okay to release. Just release. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Forgive that person and move forward. Allow that hurt to make you into a better person. Let it be a reminder of where you never want to be again. Change that inner dialogue. Change the way you communicate with yourself. With that being said, you guys, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe, but only if that's what you want to do. Always remember that you're not alone and that I love you and I'm thankful for you. This is like the first video that I'm actually thought about this outfit, and I put on like jewelry and some earrings and I did my makeup. I was gonna do my makeup on camera, but I was like, I really have an important message that I need to share with y'all. Love yourself, be kind to yourself, and know that you're worth it and you deserve it.